What's good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben. I'm a USBC Silver Certified Coach, and today we are going to build an arsenal for Reno, but only using equipment from the 7 brands of Brunswick. Before we fire it up, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We've already done our arsenal builds for Storm and Motive, and we've got one more surprise build, so be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. So to start, I think it's important to note that there are a ton of options with this build. Currently, there are 67 bowling balls in production between all 7 brands of Brunswick. With that, there is a good amount of overlap, so some other options might be close, but these are the 6 I think that pair best together. And as a reminder, USBC runs an open championship each year that approximately 10,000 teams compete on the most challenging oil conditions of their bowling year, and it's typically pretty easy to get away with flying with 6 bowling balls, so each of the arsenals we discuss will include that many pieces of equipment. So, with a limited arsenal and challenging conditions, these are the bowling balls from those brands of Brunswick that I would bring with. The first ball in the bag is always a spare ball. I think at this point, no spare ball is more legendary than the white dot from Columbia 300. Now, it is weird to say a spare ball is legendary, but it's also the longest running production of all the 7 brands, so it must be doing something right. Moving on, the next ball in the bag is going to be urethane. This one was the easiest choice without question. The Purple Hammer is arguably the best bowling ball in bowling, so bringing it with to Reno is simply a no-brainer. It's almost always in play, especially on the left, and has the best continuation through pins of any urethane on the market. Then we start getting into the difficult decisions with reactives. I'll once again use the rule of thumb of having both a shiny and dull symmetrical option and a shiny and dull asymmetrical option. Remember, this is not a perfect science, but it does get us close. Jumping to the most hook potential, my dull asym choice is actually the Envy Tour from Hammer. This piece wowed me from the first time it hit the lane. It's somehow both a benchmark option and a top-of-the-line choice, a rare combination created by the limited core numbers on an exceptionally strong cover. I have found it looks better with some lane shine, so be sure to not hammer the surface down until you're on the competition lanes and know what you're in for. Jumping to the shiny asym, this was really difficult as I wanted to pick the 3D offset attack, but ultimately I went with the Polaris Hybrid. It's just an exceptional blend of easy length with control down lane, and even though it doesn't open up the lane as well as the 3D offset attack does, it plays the track area better, so it'll be easier to go to early and not trash your pair for your team. Moving to our dull symmetrical option, this is where the most overlap exists. There's the Knockout Bruiser, the Dark Web, the GB2, the GB4, the Hammer Purple Reactive, the Cuda Power Core, the Crypto, the Rattler, the Stealth, the Legion Solid, and ultimately the one I chose, the Verge Solid. I've had a few chances to throw this piece on tougher conditions, and it's reliable, handles surface changes well, controls the mid lane, all while not quitting through pins. It's the option that stands out in a crowd of choices, and not just because it's bright orange. And lastly, the shiny symmetrical option. This one was actually kind of easy, though there are again a ton of options. When I have to open the lane up, the ball I would want in my hand is simply the Melee Jab Carbon. It's super clean and uses that really strong core to get off the spot hard and fast. Being able to float through the friction we generate together as a team is imperative to putting up a big last game, and the Melee Jab Carbon does that exceptionally well. And that rounds out my Nationals arsenal using just the brands of Brunswick. If you're headed out to Reno and bringing some Brunswick balls with you, let me know what they are in the comments. Links to each of these pieces can be found in the description box. Be sure to use that discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. If you haven't yet, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more ball and product reviews. And as always, remember, you guys, having the right pieces with you in your arsenal at Nationals, now that's a bowler's paradise. Peace.